Hello. For those of you who don't know, I'm Kaz. For those of you who do know, welcome. This is not really a Smash Bros. Video. It's more of a storytelling, actually. It's more of history. Let's rewind 2 years ago. I started out playing Smash Bros. 4 at Halloween Day, and I got hooked on this certain character that some don't really think that it's top tier. I can understand why. And I just kept playing on for glory against live Twitch streamers, against some people during chat, and I've had fun with it. Then I hear someone saying that there's gonna be a tournament over at a certain game place. I was like, oh sweet, what is it? What is it for? It's like is the first place prize goes to whoever survives, I guess. And so I was like, okay. And I get there. I'm kind of freaking out about it, but I was okay. And once they finally call my name up, I just went with the character that I know some people are gonna be writing in the chat saying, "Oh, this character scrub like." Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not fully dropped with him yet, but the character that I had was Little Mac. And during the time that I was playing as Little Mac, I was just hammering everyone with anything that I had. Whether it be smash attacks or setups or being able to kill in any sort of way. I would find a way to like get good at it. And even though I didn't make first place, I made third. Out of 26 people, that's actually not that bad considering that it was one, it was my first tournament. Two, it was a very low tier character. Okay. Now, go to this past school year. The game club that I was in decided to have a tournament to see which people would be on a team. And I managed to get captain for team number 2. And my team actually managed to win the entire tournament. If I were to if I were to say that if any of this would come back to haunt me, I would say that going to the 4v4 tournament would probably come back to get me because I had a feeling that someone from that any other school, any other high school would come over here to come at me like on a 1v1 basis. No. Someone from a like he went from middle school to high school level. Like he's just a freshman. And he told me that there was this one person by the name of the person that you're watching the video on right now, Kaz. And I was like, "Hey, did he play as Little Mac?" And he's like, "Yes." Um, was the and I gave him the location of the place. And he was like, "Yes, are you that guy?" I'm like, "I'm the one and only." And he started freaking out like it was Christmas, and I was like, "Hey, you want a photo or something?" He's like, "Yeah." He was just like he was speechless that he finally met me and all, and I was just sitting here like, "Wow!" It's like, is all this happened because of what happened 2 years ago, and I'm just replaying that scene in my head. Is like all that actually happened. And he managed to get some of his friends by, and they looked at me and they were like, "Hey," I was like, "What's up?" And we were just having a good time conversating and like talking about Smash, and they said that they had someone over by their middle school who said that like he was ranked number one, and I decided to get a little cocky to say that I was the number one ranking player in this school, in this high school at least, and I like they basically said, "Hey, you should probably go against him sometime." Like, I shouldn't, because I mean, there's gonna be school and there's gonna be a whole bunch of other stuff, and it would be a bit hectic. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should do this in a lock-in. And um, everyone just like agreed with it. As long as you join in game club, there's not gonna be too much problem. And everyone just like everyone that I know now is pretty much doubled. Because as soon as I met that one person who saw me at the first gaming tournament that I've ever been to, he basically just pushed me up bars of popularity that I never really thought that I would see out of one person. Now I can possibly imagine myself to see a couple of more people actually like finding me and having a fangasm over it. So like the story that it said in the title, it's basically how it all sort of began, considering that this is my junior year. I say this ought to be a start of a new era for me. This is Kaz Wachowski. I'm out of here.